Hey guys, this is Kaylee here from AimsKKK/Kidbox. This is a better version of my first version of when I made pesto. So, this is the betterized version slightly. So, I'm going to show you guys what I'm using to make pesto. And some of this is not going into the pesto. I'm just I don't know what I'm on about. So I've got here some soaked cashews. Okay, you can use pine nuts, but I just like cashew nuts. And make sure you soak them for a good hour or two before you use them, because it makes it easier to blend. I've got here 2 bags of spinach leaves. Spinach leaves? My wording is incorrect. 2 bags of basil leaves or basil leaves, not spinach, because that'd be too much. 2 bags of basil leaves. Usually I use about 1 bag to 2 bags depending on how I feel. And honestly, the more you add, the more flavorsome it is. So 2 bags of basil. Okay, that's basil. Then we got a handful of spinach, because it just gives a nice green color. I got this bad looking avocado, which I don't mind. I'm just gonna put it in there anyway. And I've got lemon. I'm going to use the juice of half a lemon. It's kind of a small lemon, but oh well. And I'm not using all of this. So I've got some ginger and some garlic, which I chopped up. That's going to be for my main meal tonight when I'm cooking. But for my pesto, I'm going to use this bit of garlic here, which I've chopped up. Some basil and black pepper mix, so it's dried basil and some black pepper mixed together, and a little pinch of salt. So the ginger and this bit of garlic here. This bit of garlic here I'm going to use to saute some spinach, so I'm going to be doing that for my pasta, and ginger for something else. So only the garlic and the black pepper and dried basil. Dried basil gives it some extra flavor and it's really delicious. And some salt. Salt is optional, but I'm just adding a little pinch just to kind of brighten out the the pesto. I can't even talk. And to balance out the tanginess from the lemon. I am also in this recipe going to be using some extra virgin olive oil. You need it to be extra virgin olive oil. Don't try and use some cooking olive oil. Okay, that's done for my pesto. And I'm just going to put this all in a food processor, and it's going to come out and blend up like an amazing pesto. Okay, so I've got my food processor. It's a really nice. Well, take up these out of the way. We don't need them. So I've got my food processor here, and I'm going to add in. I just needed to cough. I'm going to add in my ingredients. So, first things first, I'm going to add in my basil leaves, because I feel like I need to add them in. My basil has been added in, as you can see. I'm going to add in my spinach, which I rinsed in some water. Can you tell the difference between basil and spinach? Because it kind of looks the same on camera. Okay. All nice, fresh ingredients that I'm using so far. This is kind of like a raw, besides the olive oil, it's a raw vegan spinach, basil, pesto, and it's so amazing. Okay, so once you've basically added in your spinach and your basil, you're going to add in your cashew nuts. Now, these haven't been soaking for very long, probably an hour. You should preferably soak them longer, but I can't wait. So good. So good. I love making recipe videos, even though I don't have a good camera. Okay, so I've got my basil, spinach, and cashew nuts going in. You can use pine nuts, like I said. I'm going to add on in now the avocado. Doesn't matter if it's looking a little bit brown, because it's still edible. Okay, just be aware that it's still edible. I needed 2 hands for this, so I apologize. Okay, so I've got my basil, spinach, cashew nuts, and avocado added in. It makes it lovely and creamy. I'm going to now add in my salt, pepper, dried basil, and garlic mixture. That has been added in. As you can see, my salt, pepper, and dried basil. I'm going to add in my lemon juice. Now what you want to do is you want to roll your lemon on a surface before you cut it, so it's easier to juice out. It's really hard to juice out with one hand. Now finally I am going to drizzle on a little bit of olive oil before I turn my blender on. And when you blend, you mix, and then you just see if there's any need to add any more olive oil, and you just add in very little at a time. Okay, now just a very light drizzle of olive oil. I think you can see the olive oil. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my food processor, and I'm going to blend. I showed you last time when I turned on my food processor, so I don't think I'll show it to you this time, but I'll show you, while I'm mixing and stuff, the results and whatnot, so you guys can see how delicious this pesto really is. Okay, so I've got my food processor on the ready. I'm going to put my lid on and I'm going to blend. First blend looking like this. I'm going to now mix it and then blend it. Now, as I said, you don't have to add anything that I add in. You can adjust. I put 1 clove of garlic, a large clove. You can put 2. You can put less. 2 bags of basil. You can use 1, Just adjust it to how you personally prefer your pesto. I'm going to put the lid on and blend again. Okay, at this point, there's a bit of black pepper from the machine. At this point, you really want to basically crush it down so it's easier to blend. I've put in about a good tablespoon of olive oil in there. You can put more or less. And I'm just gonna blend, and then, because if I put the lid on, it's only gonna just a little bit, and I'm just going to give that a little stir. My friend asked if I was going to cook the pesto. She said it's best to cook it. It just depends on if you like a more raw pesto or fresh pesto-y flavor, or do you want it cooked. It's almost done. I think the maximum pesto that I made at one point was 3 bags of basil, and then I put the mixture in the freezer to freeze because my fridge was broken. And it lasts forever in the freezer. You just defrost it and eat it like you would with, I don't know, you just freeze it, defrost it, and just eat it like you would, or, just take it out. There's a lot of things you can do with this. You can dip things with it, so you can tortilla chips, dip it in this pesto. It's amazing. I've done that before. You can put it in pasta, you can put it on rice. Well, preferably not rice, but you know, you can make dishes and then mix it in and, you know, whatever. So I'm not going to be adding in any more olive oil, but I'm going to give it one last blend before it's done. Oh my god. I had a taste of this pesto. It is so good. Alright, my pesto is done. I'm gonna show you guys the final end result. Do you see that? Do you see that? Like, that is pesto. Oh, goodness, right there. You see that? Okay. That's my pesto recipe for you guys. Take 2, a better version, a not so rushed version. But yeah, try this pesto at home. Absolutely delicious. So fresh. Creamy. Goodness. Boom. My basil has been added in, as you can see. I'm going to add in my spinach, which I rinsed in some water. Can you tell the difference between basil and spinach? Because it kind of looks the same on camera. Okay. All nice, fresh ingredients that I'm using so far. This is kind of like a raw, besides the olive oil, it's a raw vegan spinach, basil, pesto, and it's so amazing. Okay, so once you've basically added in your spinach and your basil, you're going to add in your cashew nuts. Now, these haven't been soaking for very long, probably an hour. You should preferably soak them longer, but I can't wait. So good. So good. I love making recipe videos, even though I don't have a good camera. Okay, so I've got my basil, spinach, and cashew nuts going in. You can use pine nuts, like I said. I'm going to add on in now the avocado. Doesn't matter if it's looking a little bit brown, because it's still edible. Okay, just be aware that it's still edible. I needed 2 hands for this, so I apologize. Okay, so I've got my basil, spinach, cashew nuts, and avocado added in, and makes it lovely and creamy. I'm going to now add in my salt, pepper, dried basil, and garlic mixture.